before we go, I want to play the one with Kevin McCarthy, but I want you to hear Burchett talk about Kevin McCarthy elbowing him. Is there anyone on here that haven't heard about this story? I mean, Kevin McCarthy actually showing his true colors. I'm looking in the comments. Is there anyone that have not heard about the story? If you haven't heard about it, Kevin McCarthy bowed him in the side or something, like hit him hard. Elbowed him hard, right? That's what I said. Bowed him in the side. What do you think I said? Bowed him inside. And they're asking him about it, and listen to what he says. I'm going to share this for people who haven't seen this. Watch this.
Explain to us what happened with you and Kevin McCarthy.
Well, I was doing an interview with Claudia from NPR, a lovely lady, and she was asking me a question. And at that time, I got elbowed in the back, and it kind of caught me off guard because it was a clean shot to the kidneys. And I turned back, and there was Kevin. And I for a minute, I was kind of, what the heck just happened? And then I chased after him. Of course, he's as I've stated many times, he's a bully with $17 million in a security detail. He's the type of guy that, when you're a kid, would throw a rock over the fence and run home and hide behind his mama's skirt. And he just, he from behind, that kind of stuff. That's not the way we handle things in East Tennessee. If we have a problem with somebody, I'm going to look them in the eye and talk to them.
Okay, so he walked down the hallway, hit you with his elbow.
Yeah, you can go on Claudia's Twitter account. It pretty much, or X account. It's very accurate.
Okay, so then just explain. So you chased him? What do you mean you chased him?
I just ran after him. I was like, what the heck? Why'd you do that? Because it was, like I said, if you've ever been hit in the kidneys, it's a little different. You don't have to hit very hard to cause.
So let's pull up Claudia's from NPR. And
Yep.
NPR, for those of you that don't know, is totally left. They're totally leftist. NPR, they're totally radical left. So here's her ex post.
Yep, she said, have never seen this on Capitol Hill. While talking to Burchett after the GOP conference meeting, former McCarthy walked by with his detail and McCarthy shoved Burchett. Burchett lunged towards me. I thought it was a joke. It was not. And a chase ensued.
So her being leftist, maybe she's saying this because she wants McCarthy, the GOP, the Republicans to look bad. Maybe that's the reason why she's saying it. Well, let's go listen to what McCarthy says. Let's listen to what he had to say about all of this. Now, again, sometimes McCarthy, I don't trust him. He's bitter because he's going down in history as a failed speaker.
I mean, you know what?
Being ousted.
Just pay attention to him. He seems like he's lying to me. You can see how he's trying to finesse his way out of it.
Exactly. Look at his demeanor, everybody. Watch this.
A reporter was interviewing Burchett or something. I guess our shoulders hit because Burchett runs up to me after. I didn't know what he was talking about. Some reporters asked me. I did not run and hit the guy. I did not kidney punch him. I did not shoot anything like that.
You didn't shove him?
No. We're walking through. You were at HC5, right? You guys line up along the way there. It was Bruce Wester and I walking out. He must have been interviewing someone. I didn't know it was him or something. I guess our elbows hit as I walked by. I didn't.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Fire Marshal Bowman trying to explain why he pulled the fire alarm. Well, I thought it was going to open the door. And I didn't go back and check the door after I pulled the fire alarm. I just pulled it. It's the same thing. Why is he, if you didn't do anything wrong, said, look, y'all are making this out to be nothing. It's nothing at all. I will go talk to him, or I'll go stand next to him, and we'll have this conversation to squash this. But he doesn't do that. He keeps going on and on and on, trying to convince everybody that he didn't do anything wrong.
Did he run after you?
I guess it happened because when I was walking back further, I don't know, somebody was interviewing me or talking to me, and he comes running up like, why did you hit me or something like that? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even know something transpired.
But reporters and witnesses said it looked like there's plenty of room for you to walk and that you intentionally hit him.
There is, okay, not a place. Show me a reporter who saw that. Call Bruce Westerman. Ask Bruce Westerman. No, I did not go up. If I would hit somebody, they would know I hit him.
He said he knew him. He said he was in pain that you hit him so hard in the kidneys.
Come on now.
That's what he said.
Okay, that's far from.
Congressman Kinzinger wrote that you pushed him twice while he was in Congress in the chamber.
When have I pushed him?
Kinzinger said he was in the back railing once and you elbowed him and pushed
You
him.
said
And then
Gates.
Kinzinger.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know about Kinzinger.
And let me stop it real quick. Kissinger, I don't believe Kissinger. I think Kissinger just went like, hey, everybody, look at me. I want to get in the limelight too. Look at me. Remember me? I'm Adam Kissinger. Remember me? Remember me? That's the only reason why he's saying anything. Remember me? Remember me? Adam Kissinger over here.
I don't know. It sounds like it could be a thing with McCarthy.
No, I don't trust anything Adam Kissinger says or McCarthy. I think Adam Kissinger is just trying to get into the spotlight. Oh, let me get in here too. So he piggyback off of this one. Why didn't he say something a long time ago then?
Congressman Gates, though, is filing or submitting a complaint to the Ethics Committee over this issue. Do you have any response to Congressman Gates?
No, I think ethics is a good place for Gates to be.
Can I ask
So
you about
Burchett said that you're the kind of guy, this is his words, as a kid would throw a rock and then go hide under his mom's skirt. That was his exact words. What's your response to
That's
that?
not who I am.
Is there bad blood between you and Burchett? None at all after he voted to oust you?
What would you just say about the issue of decorum in Congress? I mean, there was a House oversight hearing where a member was called a Smurf. You have over in the Senate.
When did that happen?
today in the
Today.
oversight?
Who did that?
Yeah,
James
Senator
Hallmark
Hallmark.
Moscow
Hallmark.
was
You have Senator Mullen, who was like about to fight a Teamster witness. I mean, why do you think things are so tense? Sorry. Why do you think
I
things are so
think
tense
I
right
think
now?
members.
So basically, it's just they're about to duke it out on Capitol Hill. I mean, when it comes down to it, they're about to go brawl. So there's actually
more to this.
Actually, Matt Gaetz
Yep. Filed an ethics complaint.
an ethics complaint against Kevin McCarthy.
He
And
sure
know what?
did.
So Kevin McCarthy, he's probably going to bow Matt Gaetz next. He's probably want to, you know what? He probably want to do more than Matt Gaetz and just bow him. He probably wants to punch Matt Gaetz in the face. And I say, thank you, Matt Gaetz. I say thank you. The rest of the country says, thank you, Matt Gaetz. But I bet you Kevin McCarthy wants to punch him in the face. Here it is. Put it on the screen. Oh, and it's on X
Yeah, it's on X.
for the world to see.
Oh, yeah. You know Matt Gaetz is going to put it out there. Yep. It says Committee on Ethics. It says it's come to my attention that this morning, following a meeting, that McCarthy assaulted Burchett. It basically said, for his part, Rep. Burchett has described the attack as a sucker punch, a clean shot to the kidney. Matt Gaetz said, needless to say, the incident deserves immediate and swift investigation, which it does. This Congress has seen a substantial increase in breaches of decorum, unlike anything we have seen since pre-Civil War era. I myself have been a victim of outrageous conduct on the House floor as well, but nothing like an open and public assault on a member committed by another member. The rot starts at the top. Wow. And it goes on a little bit more, but
So you can only imagine. I'm telling y'all. You know what? I should have got Matt Gaetz in the thumbnail on this one too, because Matt Gaetz is like right there. Kevin McCarthy probably want to beat up every last Republican. For him to do this, and now he's trying to talk it out. He's a failed speaker. He's a failed Republican. He didn't do his job. He had all of this time to do the right thing. He had over 9 months, right, to do the right thing, but he didn't. He kept going to the Democrats and bending forward and looking back at him and say, how long you want me to be down here? This is how McCarthy operated. That's why I kept calling him sometimes McCarthy. I knew something was up with how shady McCarthy was when Trump was still in office. I said, there's something really shady about this dude, because he gave Nancy Pelosi authority over the Republicans and what committees they could sit on. I've never heard of that before. I'm not saying that I've been in politics for a long time, but why Nancy Pelosi, being a Democrat, McCarthy gave her authority to say what Republican can be on what committee when it wasn't her place to do so. It wasn't her place, but McCarthy gave it to him. Okay, here you go. Okay, here you go. It's disgusting. Well, here's another one. Here's another problem. This is with the union mob boss. Is this correct? Teamster president.
it might be the same thing. Teamster mob boss.
Teamster union mob boss. up here wanting to fight a Republican and they're almost about ready to duke it out. I would have, you know what? I would have loved to see this happen. This is explosive. Look, things are getting really heated up on Capitol Hill.
Apparently the Teamster did an email or something talking about Senator Mullen, and Mullen's about to address it.
He's a Republican here, and he's sitting next to Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders. My name is Bernie Sanders. I sound like the guy from Art Park. You know, get that ant. Gotta get that ant. Gotta get that ant. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm dating myself. But watch this. Watch this. This is explosive. Things are getting heated on Capitol Hill. At some point, they're literally going to start throwing blows at one another.
Like he's self-made. Sir, I wish he was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company. Myself and my wife was running the office because I sure remember working pretty hard and long hours. Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy.
See, now the other guy, he's reading what the other guy sent him. He put the threat out there to him. Anytime, any place. Tough up, cowboy, right? Now watch. He answers. He calls him on it. This is so good. So good. I like a strong Republican. Don't bow down to these Democrats. Watch.
Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on. Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution,
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down. Okay. You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond? Mr.
Hold it. If we can't, no, I have the mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
This is
Hold
what
it.
he said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, no, you can't. No, you can't. Hold up. You're a United States Senator. Hold up. Art Park. Where's he got to get that ant? Got to get that ant. I mean, really? Things are getting heated. Bernie Sanders had to have known that he put that threat out there before he brought him in there. He had to have known about it. There's documentation that they have privy to. So then he brings it up. I mean, really? Things are getting heated, people. Things are getting really heated. I'm telling you, at some point, someone's going to start throwing blows because the country is so divided.
You like the content Will Johnson is producing? To stay informed and up to date with the current events, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this one. Also, to find Will Johnson, visit www.uaf.media.